Hello my friends, I hope you're having a lovely October 30th or October 29th, depending on where you are. I'm recording this really late. But this is important stuff to talk about. Part of it is not rumor, part of it is rumor, and it may pertain to The Legend of Zelda. Adi Shankar is the producer of the Castlevania series on Netflix, and that's been really highly reviewed, not just by those who play the Castlevania games, but by critics in general. It seems like it does a great job of making Castlevania games, or Castlevania fans happy, and just regular viewers happy. So that's great news. The second season just came out, and everybody's wondering, well, what's next for this guy? If the rumors are to be believed, he would be taking the Legend of Zelda series on and turning that into a series for, we don't know what, not necessarily Netflix or anything like that, but taking it from the world of video games and turning it into some sort of episodic series, it seems like. Now here's the part that we know for sure. Mr. Shankar says he's working with an iconic Japanese gaming company to turn one of their iconic gaming franchises into a series. He will be announcing what that is on November 16th, so not too far off, but certainly leaves plenty of time for speculation. That is all 100% correct. That is straight from the man himself, so that's what we know for sure. Now we have the part that's rumor. Over on TheWrap.com, they say they have inside sources that indicate this project is tied to The Legend of Zelda. Now, they reached out to Nintendo and they were like, hey Nintendo, we heard this guy's working on this, and Nintendo gave their usual, we don't comment on that stuff. So Nintendo's not going to announce anything until they're good and ready to announce it, and obviously Mr. Shankar isn't going to say anything until he's allowed to. So if this is tied to The Legend of Zelda, we're going to have to wait until November 16th to find out. Ridley Surrey on Go Nintendo says, the Castlevania series is great, so I'd be up for Zelda if it's handled just as well. Yeah, I know a lot of people were really worried about the Castlevania adaptation because, you know, video game adaptations into film or TV shows haven't been good. There really hasn't been one where you can say, like, yes, this is actually good. Like I've talked about before, I really enjoyed the Mortal Kombat movie, but I recognize that it's not a very good movie and it's very cheesy, but for what it is, I still enjoyed it. But yeah, I wouldn't be like, oh, there's fine game cinema out there, check out the Mortal Kombat movie. So we're still waiting for that moment. When it comes to Nintendo franchises, there hasn't really been anything that has been like an adaptation that has left an overall pleasant taste in the mouth of Nintendo fans. There's certainly been the Super Mario Brothers movie, which I'll call a cult classic, and there's been the Legend of Zelda cartoon series all those years ago, which took more of a goofy approach to The Legend of Zelda, and I don't think that was bad, but not exactly what fans were looking for, and it's not something that would make fans happy today, that's for sure. So where there was the Animal Crossing adaptation, which I haven't seen it myself, but I've heard good things about it, so that's about as good as it gets. But yeah, gaming overall has been waiting for that moment. We have the Castlevania series on Netflix, which seems to be that moment when it comes to episodic series, and now that same man producing that series is supposedly working on Legend of Zelda, so that's enough to be excited about. Alright my friends, that's today's big story for October 30th, 2018, or October 29th. Thank you for watching, listening. See, I do something different, I get myself screwed up. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. It's very much appreciated. I'll be back tomorrow for whatever tomorrow's big story is, and I sure hope you'll join me to check it out. So until then, have a lovely day and a lovely evening, and I'll see you in a few short hours. Hey guys, RMC here from Go Nintendo. If you like what you saw in the video, why don't you give us a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe? We'd love to have you. If you want to see what else we're up to, you can check out GoNintendo.com for 24-hour Nintendo news. You can visit us on Facebook at Facebook.com/GoNintendo. You can check us out on Twitter at Twitter.com/GoNintendoTweet. And we're even over on Instagram at Instagram.com/GoNintendo. I put all the links in the description just to make it easier for you guys to follow. Thanks a lot!